Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and I just realized that I'm missing a couple of walls on here. We are playing Satisfactory Plus, and I just gotta put these on there, make it look better. Okay, so quick recap: we are building our new factory. We've got our iron all set up and crushed and everything. I have to do the same thing over here with our copper. I may change this up a little bit. I may not. I don't know yet. I don't know. Let me see. So if we're here, I mean, because we have to combine these somehow, right? So, I mean, unless I'm putting all of this towards like a certain, I don't know, location or something, which I might be able to do potentially. But I don't want to be in the way of like all of the greenery here. So if I do something, yeah, I feel like this has to be redone. So let's just get this kind of somewhat fixed. And that can go, that can go. And apparently it doesn't want me to get rid of this one. There we go. Okay. And then I suppose same thing over here. All right. Let me see. I may be able to move this out a block and then get all of the merging and whatnot done. Oh wait, no, I can't. This would have to move up. Well, let me see what I can do here. So if I put this on here, assuming that I go all the way over to there. Now the question is there enough space in here to go from a connection there down to here? And the answer to that question is I don't know. But we're gonna try. Alright, so that would go there, and there, and then here, and there. Alright. And this should just be, ooh. Oh, it does work. Sweet. Wasn't sure it would. Okay, well that's cool. Alright, so that gets us a little bit closer to something useful, I suppose. Mr. Bean, you're gonna have to move, sir. Alright, and then because that is a rock right there, we're gonna throw a wall in here, just on this one. And then this can go there. And then we throw in some of these. Okay. So now I need to get up there and see if I can get this thing to communicate properly. That's going to be interesting, to say the least. I mean, I'm not saying I can't do it, but it is going to be interesting. this whole thing is going to be a little off. Should I just like redo this entire thing? I don't know. Or do I just kind of like run everything somewhere? I mean, I would prefer that it go up. If I could make it go up. Wait, no, I think I can. Yeah, I think that'll actually work. Okay, sweet. I have a direction. I now know which way to go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set a little floor level above here. So that means that this is going to have to go up again. And then we can put foundations here. Okay. Now, what is going to happen here is we're going to put in a wall hole. Let's see, let's just go straight up. Okay. Then here. This might actually have to go out to the edge, I think. Maybe. Hang on. Let me check it first. Alright, so if I do this... Oh, that does work. Okay, sweet. That is actually better for me. Wonderful. Alright. Let's do that one first. Oh, we're off by one. Okay. We're still off by one. I put it in the same exact place. Which means that this one is also going to be off. Alright. Okay, so that will do a thing. This is going to be, okay, so 1620, so that's all Mark 1 belts and stuff. Alright, next thing. Well, we're going to need our windows. Alright. Now I need iron wire. Okay. Suppose we should probably restock anyways. Probably running low on things. Alright. Alright. So, let's see where we have... We'll grab like another... we'll grab a full stack. There we go. How are we looking on rods? We're still really good. Okay. Screws. Ooh, okay. Grab a bunch of those. Get a full stack out here. Alright. And then this I should probably be low on. It's a little low. Take that. Get rid of that. Alright. Iron wire. I have 2. Okay. This does not need to be there. Crushed stone does not need to be there. Could probably use some more glass. Cable's looking alright. Wire's looking alright. Copper rods, maybe? That's going to be over here somewhere. Oh, that's wire. Rods, there we go. Okay. And then, is there anything else that I need? No, I think we're okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, fun. So that was super exciting and everything. No, I didn't make it. That was going to cause me any kind of damage. Huh. Anything interesting up here? Not really. Okay, how about over here? Just a nice little ledge. Okay. Well, that's fun. All right. Oh, right, I was supposed to grab glass too. Whoops. Oh well. Alright. So, with that being done, I now have to get all of this up there somehow. And we gotta do something with it. So, the ladder up here again, run that as far down as we can, I suppose. Got a little sky bridge over there. Okay, so we have all of these things. These all have to go out and then go somewhere. And then I gotta figure out where these have to go in as well. So let's get that done. Can I get that? Okay. So that's going to be even. We want to go up another 2. And then that can just all go in a line with this one. Good. All right. Let's see. That can go there, 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 and there. Okay. So now we have all of the things, right? Okay, so this is all going to be sapphire. So this all has to go into one thing. Sapphire, crushed stone, sapphire, crushed stone. Okay. And we have this much space to make it all work. Should be fun, right? All right, so first things first, we're going to get a merger, probably in line with this thing, going out that way. Seems like a good place for it. All right. And then, actually, should this go up one more? I'm trying to think. So, I mean, the obvious way to do this would be to do conveyor lift, but the problem with that is it's going to be like way high. Like 2 things higher than I want it to be. So I'm wondering if there's a way... Or do we just run this into something else? I mean, it's already going to be like a mess, so I don't think it really matters too much. Okay, so let's get rid of this real quick. Just need a better way to do it. So if we do that, that gives me room over here to attempt to get it to go in here. So that is where that is supposed to be connected to, is at that same level, right? So now I can get this to go here or not. Let me just see if I can get this thing to work somehow. No, you don't want to do that. Okay. But you will go there. Okay, I guess that's just gonna have to do for now. All right, and then we're gonna need this to go over here somehow too. And that needs quite a bit of space in between here just to make that work. And then of course this has to go in there somewhere. So let's just fill in all of this stuff. So that's going to go in there too. And then ideally what would happen... And actually, I wonder if I could do it in a different way. So instead of having this go to this level here, can I get this to bend and go down into here? I can. All right, sweet. I like that better. Okay. And then... if I can somehow make all of this work without it overlapping, that would be amazing. Is that going to happen? Probably not. So for example, this one would have to go down and bend at the same time. I don't think I have a distance, the correct distance to do that. So we're here, right? So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's just to make the S turn here. So that just gets that to work. And that is not gonna be enough for that. Which means this can't go there. So then if I wanted this to go down and then to go in, that would have to be there. It's just not very good, is it? Nope. Let me think. I mean, what's throwing me off here is that these are like right behind each other. Now I could make this go up higher, which might be the thing that I have to do, because this is a little too much craziness here. So what I can do here is tell this thing to go that way and then bring this up so that way it lines up with that. So then if we're here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that can go into there. Now that works, sort of. It also clears a little bit of space for us to use down here for getting things to line up. Let's see. And then this one we can bring down. Certain, okay, look, give me that. All right, so this brings in 2. And then this whole thing needs to feed into here. So what I'm thinking we do, so we need a merger here, but if I put it here, I'm not gonna be able to make that turn. So what we do is, let's see, so that'll be even there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that can go into there. And then this one, once it lines up there, can spin directly around into there. And you don't have anything coming out? Why? That means something is broken. And that's down on the first level? Yeah. Okay. Why are you not doing a thing? I need you to be doing the thing. Oh, there we go. That would be the reason. Okay, and then this needs to be powered as well. And then also, is it not even plugged in? It's not even plugged in. Dude. Oh. That's no good. Okay. So that'll take 60, that'll take 60. That all should work. Okay, so then that should be outputting some stuff. I probably should have put that thing back. Let's see if we can slide jump our way up here. Nope. Are we too low? Did I get a bad slide jump? Nope, we were just too low. Okay. Can I get a slide jump off of here? I can. It's still not good enough. All right. Okay, so now we can put that back. Get rid of this. All right, and then put the window back. Or do I want to go with like the straight glass windows? Not the hex frame from different ones, but the straight up just glass. So just straight up full frame windows. Sir, there we go. Okay, do I like that better? I do, sort of. Why is that looking weird? Okay, does that look better? I think that looks better. You can actually see in there a little bit now, rather it being just all reflection, so I think that's okay. Okay, so this is going to be stone here. And then this is stone here as well. Oh. Oh. Well, that's no good. Why are you in here? Because you put it in there. Okay. Trying to think of like a good way to do this, because that's going to be crushed stone over there too, so I need to get all of that in there. So I got this one, that one, that one, and that one. And I'm thinking what I may do I don't like it, but well, no, I just don't like it. Okay, hang on. I'm using the trick that Charles told me about yesterday. Click on the middle mouse button, it'll let you select things that are already placed. If he was here, he'd be happy. He'd be like, see, I told you. Okay. So, this is fun. This and that, I think, have to go. Alright, no, let's just use the trick, get used to using the trick. If it's a useful thing, you might as well use it, right? Okay, so that'll bring the sapphirite, crushed sapphirite, to the middle level here, which may be enough for me to do something with it. So then we would want this to go here, and then that would go there. Then we have crushed sapphirite, crushed sapphirite. Then a crushed stone should come out over there somewhere, provided I can get this thing to work properly. Alright, so there's all of that done. And then, let's see, so if I have to go over here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be able to go right over to there. And then this. Right, and then that's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then this gets to go over to here. All right, so that'll be 20, 20, 20, 20. So total of 80 is going to come out of here. So this will be a Mark II belt going over to here, I guess. And then these could probably be combined somehow. Wait, no, I can combine these. So if I put this here, so I think it'll be there. Oh, you don't like that. And then that can go there. Okay, so that'll be 60, 60. So this one will be a 120 belt. So 120, 120 gives us 240. So then this will be a Mark III coming out. And then all I need to do is get this to go somewhere useful. Like out the wall. Would be a good place for it, right? Maybe, potentially, possibly. Alright, so if I wanted to put this down to here, let's say I put it in the wall about right there. And then, nope. There we go. Little hole here. We could probably go to there. Alright, so now this will be a Mark III. And then we can do the same thing over here. This will be a Mark II. Might help if I actually put it in the right spot. Okay, and then we need to figure out where this one is going to go in the wall. It seems like a good place. Except that is not in the right location. Is it at the right height at least? I think it is. Alright. Mark II. It's there. Sweet. Alright. And then this can go there. Alright. Sweet. So, now we get to go and do a little bit of decor over here. Probably 2 will be enough. And then we're going to drop this down slowly. can you place this on top of here, please? I don't understand the rules for this and how it determines placement. That's just weird. All right. Okay, fine. Okay. So now I want to go with roofs. And then let's go with regular roof. Oh, that's flat. Need a 1 meter roof, please. There we go. And we can throw that here, throw a wall on it just because. And then from the front here, we can fill this in with whatever we need. Okay. Throw some more walls down here, if it will let me. Alright. That can come off, and then we'll do just a full frame window in here. That'll kind of complete the look. Alright. Now, for the next thing, I have to get back in here and adjust some things here. Basically, I need to throw in some wall holes. Hopefully it'll let me do it, even though there's stuff in there. We shall find out. Just has to look good. Doesn't actually have to function. There we go. And then like this one. And this one. Perfect. Okay, so let's see, go back to glass roof, 1 meter. Okay. All right. Now, how does that look? I'd say it's definitely interesting. Now for the hard part is I need to get that stuff through here somehow. And I think what I may do is we'll stick them all out through here. And then, let's see, we're gonna need this to go there and there. Let me see. I think I have to go down 3 from here. Maybe 2. And then let's go back to here, get some flat walls. Basically, I want that to go into here. Okay, so I don't need that one then. And then over here, sir. Okay, and then mark 2, or 2 meter, 4 meter. Okay, so then that seems like it would seem a little silly to do it like that. Because if I'm already spacing these things out the way that they're supposed to be, then I might as well use this one. And then I can take out the roof part over here, make that flat, and then just kind of include that in like its own little section. I think that'll work. Can I even get over there? We're gonna find out. Nope. That was fun. All right, so how do we get over here? I mean, it would be interesting if I had just like little ramps. You know, that we can kind of like walk around places. All right, so then this would come off, this would come off. And then let's grab a corner, flat, whatever roof thing in here. Then I made the what am I doing here? I think I do it like this, right? And then if I'm gonna do that, well, hang on. Let's actually do this properly. Inverted. Ooh. It's a little weird. Okay. So that's not gonna work. And then you're gonna be finicky. There we go. Okay, so a little weird. I could have just done like a flat wall in here, but you have to remember that the roof out there is following this line here, so then that means that this shape will show up on the inside, and I want that shape to remain. So it'll be fine. Right, this is what is in here currently. Is there anything in here currently? Okay, so that's a sapphirite, so that needs to be the 3 belt. There we go. And then this one is going to have to be moved out. Well, maybe not. Okay, so it does work there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that I don't think is going to be where we want it, so I think we want to put it here. And then this is going to be a Mark II belt going on to here. And then going out to here. Wonderful. All right. So that is now all of this reorganized. Of course, I have no way of actually getting back out of here. It's kind of like a cool little area. Look at that, sliding through. I mean, I think like having like little secret areas like this kind of makes everything a little bit more fun. You know, it's just like kind of squeezing around the edges of things, finding different ways, hidden places. I don't know, I think it makes it more fun. All right, so now that we have that, we have all of our sapphirite coming out of here. We have all of our iron coming out of here. We don't have our crushed stone coming out of there. Why? Sir? Why is there no crushed stone coming out of here? Because it's going the wrong way. Why is it going the wrong way? Okay. Oh no. I fell off. Alright, so this is going the wrong direction, which is why I think it didn't like that too much. And it's not going to let me put that in there because this belt is also going the wrong direction. This is why it's important to make sure that your belts are going the correct way. Wait, what was that? Oh, hypertubes, right. Forgot that I had these. Let's see. So, Mark II belt, right? Is that going to be a Mark II belt? I mean, if we have 8 of these things and they're each putting out 20, that's going to be 160. So that should be a Mark III belt. Wait, no. Because I have 40 of that coming off. So for our 180, that'll be 140, which is good enough for a Mark II belt, because that's 150, right? I think. There we go. All right. And then we can put this back in there. All right. Yeah. I think that's correct. No, maybe, sort of. Why do I still not have anything coming out of there? Alright. Why? Why are you not working? It's going the right way. Has stuff coming out of here. Right, this is a Mark II belt. Okay. Why are you not... What is going on with this thing? It's a merger, right? It's coming out this way. Okay, why didn't you work the first time, sir? Why are you making me redo these things? Whatever, it's fine. It's working now, that's all that matters. Okay, so now that we've got all of that, okay, so now we need to run all of this into sorters, and those sorters are going to take up a lot of space. So I'm thinking we start running them through here, and then I could run some of this. Well, actually, hang on. Let me do it like this. Actually, no, hang on. Hang on. Actually, no. I keep changing my mind. I'm sorry. Just like building different things in my head and trying to see how they all will work out. And then I also need to get the rubite. So we've got some rubite up there, which also needs to go through crushers. We've got some more rubite over there. We have another iron stereotype node over there that we also need to pull off of. So that'll be fun. But I need to get this over to here. That'll be fun. Probably not, but we're going to do it anyways. Because we can. Alright, so first off, I need more of the Mark III conveyor belts. Okay. Production. All the way down to the bottom. There we go. Good enough. Thank you. Alright. So that needs to go to there. And then I need to run logistics. See, that'll be in the middle, located there. No, let's just do it like that. Make use of the shortcuts as they are Then we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right. Now that looks somewhat decent. So now I have to figure out an interesting way to get this over to here. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with the stone here. I could do something interesting. Actually, we'll get rid of that too. So the interesting thing that I'm talking about here is if we put one of these over here and over here. If I put that over to there, and then I can run that down below into here. Why am I doing it that way? I don't know. Seems like a good idea. I don't like how low that is, so we will put in our own little custom holes. All right, and then oh, hang on. Maybe this could work. It's going to be silly, but it could be interesting. Of course, these would need to be reversed. Oh, and I left that stand there. Yeah, let's go and reverse those. They're going to be overlapping. It's just, I don't think there's a way around it. I mean, I could do like a height difference, I suppose, but then that would look a little cheesy, so eh. Alright, so take this out. That can go, that can go. This and this can both go. Alright, so what if I ran this down here first? Yeah. So that way it had to drop down and then turn. And then go up. And then this could then just go directly in there. And then it doesn't really... I'll get rid of that. Or I could just, you know, make them go through each other, but I don't know. It's fine. I want to try to avoid things clipping into each other if I can help it, unless it's intentional. But things like, you know, belts and whatnot. Alright. So, they are now reversed, which is what we want. Alright, now, is that gonna hurt? Yep, okay. Now we take a drink. Monster Energy Zero Ultra. Delicious. Okay, so you get to go over here. And then you get to go over here. And then you get to go over there. Look at that. So fancy. I could probably merge these things in right here too. And then I could just go with like just one of these things versus two. Would that be enough space? Yeah, that should be enough space. Okay, walls. Go with the nice little pre-made one. And then we're going to need the Mark III belt. Only I'm going to need the conveyor. Reverse it. Sir, why you not working here? Reverse. There we go. Okay. So that'll do a thing there. Alright. Are you gonna be able to get in here, sir? Maybe a little bit. Alright. So, this, I think, is gonna have to be redone. Because this merger is gonna be kind of basically right at the entrance to this thing, so... Why are you... What is this? How... What? So what, you don't want to place on like a normal foundation? It's weird. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Good? No, what? I can't back up far enough, dude. Get me more space. Okay, why is this? Okay. Sir, I need you to allow me to put things down properly, if you don't mind. Yeah, see, now it places just fine. But no, we want a merger. There we go. Okay. Then we can get rid of that. Put this thing back. Actually, no, just grab that. I'm not going to be able to see the angle of that from up there. Alright. We good now? Are you happy? Mark III. That should work now. Wonderful. Alright. Sweet. And then that can come out the other side over here. And then we can do something with it. Oh, I need a wall on there. Okay. Now, I wonder what it would look like. And then we'll cover that up with a flat roof. Nope, this one did not get put on there correctly. There we go. A little bit of a bump here. This should be alright. But now, we can see a little bit more of the floor, and we can see the crushed stone going through. So, a little interest, I guess. Although I feel like having this be kind of oriented the way it is probably not the best idea. So we'll just do it all the same way. We're gonna have a little bit of a jump right here, which is gonna be interesting for wheeled vehicles. They don't tend to like those very much. But that should be good there. And then we have, I think that's just about everything. Okay. So now, we need to set up some sorters. Lots of sorters, actually. So for that, I'm going to need some space over here, and I would like to utilize a slightly higher, so probably right here, if I can. Although making it even with this would be kind of nice too. I don't know, we'll see how I feel about this. Okay, how do I feel? I feel like we should be higher, like maybe at that level. Okay. I'm trying to think of like, because I want it to look interesting too, right? And then these sorters are, they're big, right? So if we want to throw a sorter in here, like, they're not small machines. I wonder. I'm trying to think. I believe they each can take in 120. And so we should have 120, 240, and 240. So that'll be 5 sorters. I could make something interesting with all of this. So if we go out to here, wherever that is, and then we go out to here, wherever that is, and then we can get rid of this and this. And then kind of want to put in like this, I guess. But below, like on here. I don't know, man. I'm winging it on this one. Gino, welcome. Gino says, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you too, sir. All right. Let's go all the way over here. Okay. So now my idea here is that we make this big enough to throw the 2 sorters. Well, we'll do 2 sorters on either side, and then we'll have a 3rd sorter out here. And then we'll have a bunch of, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. A bunch of belts going down into this central area here, where we can then, I don't know, organize and set things up wherever they need to go. So if I wanted to do that, let's go over on this side first, figure out what kind of spacing we need. All right, so I need the output to be towards me. And then we'll throw this, I guess, there. Then we'll throw another one here. And then with that, we can then throw this foundation right there. And then these probably aren't going to be needed. And then we'll run this out. Okay, and then more sorters. Rotate, there we go. And then this one will go here, but I need this one to be centered. And is that going to be enough room for all of our belts? Actually, this one should probably go back one more. And honestly, maybe all of these should go back one more because, I mean, if I put the belts in here, they're going to use up there's only going to be like a single belt's worth of space in between here, which could be interesting, but at the same time, maybe not exactly what I'm going for. Kind of depends on how I do it, though. Then also, I think these would have to go forward one more anyways, because, yeah, like if I were to run this out there, it kind of like cuts into the platform right there. So I think these would have to move forward one. Apparently I'm getting messages on my phone. What is this about? Oh. Friend of mine is getting an upgrade. What? Okay, whatever. No, I don't want a pin. Right, so a friend of mine from the Marine Corps, she's actually very, 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 very cool. But she is like kind of big into like the fashion thing. And so she took a picture of like these, I don't know nail terminology, but I think they're French nails or whatever, but like a modified version. They're much, much longer and more pointier. And so I said in the comment, talons, with a little laughy face. And she just responded back saying, yes. Gino says, hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day. And Gino says, I've been a bad boy. I trolled this guy. I got him to ask his roommate and a friend if they wanted a certain type of fight and to hold each other's something. And they questioned if a certain person was a certain way, and the chat died laughing so hard. That's actually kind of funny. I almost feel bad that I had to censor that so much. YouTube. Lovely. Always making things interesting. Alright, so we'll push these out to the end a little bit further. But no, I would say trolling is alright. I mean, I'm certain that some of you guys are trolling me too sometimes, so it's all good. I'm cool with it. That one was supposed to be the other way around. Alright, so... sorter. There we go. Yeah, because if I had to move that one out to the edge here, that would be awkward. Actually, this could turn out better than I thought. Maybe it could. I don't know. So the idea here is that we would create sort of like a tiered system. So we have things coming out in all different directions, right? Oh, that would not work because... well, I mean, maybe it would. That would be... actually, no, I think that still would work. Oh, geez. Okay, well, we're gonna try it. Hopefully, it works out in my head. Or it works out in reality as well as it's working out in my head. We shall see. Gino says, ha 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 ha, I couldn't breathe, I was laughing so hard. And I even asked how big something was, and he said it was, I had too much fun trolling him. Aha. I mean, at least it was honest about it, right? It's always good. Oh, wait, no, this isn't going to work. Because this output is not the same as that output. Ah, crap. Yeah, so this one and this one are the same. These two are the same, and then this one and that one are going to be the same. Well, I mean, we could maybe still make it work. it would just be like a mixture of things. Which, you know, not a terrible thing. I can just split it off later. So we'll go for beauty first, and then worry about the functionality after. Alright, so this is going to do, this has got to be the stereotype. Yeah. That's going to be doing 90 per minute. Okay, so then that's going to be... Gino says, yes, haha, I don't troll you like I do him. Other day the chat got him on all fours, barking and meowing. Really? What is this? Does this guy like do whatever the chat tells him to do? Because that's not smart. And then Gino says his neighbor thought he was drunk. I would have too. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Okay, so... And actually, hang on. If we have 90, that's... Okay, so no, that's going to be too much coming out. So 170, 170 is 300 something, so I cannot put them all onto the same belt. Okay. Gino says, yeah, he does anything to get attention from girls. So this is a younger streamer. Not some old fogey like me, right? Not that I'm that old, but... To young people, I'm old. But to me, it's just like, dude, I feel better than I did when I was in my 20s, so... He's in his 20s? Yeah, that makes sense. He's not had enough life experience to know, well, how to do anything, really. All right, so these are going to go into here, and then this is going to be, so that'll be 150, 150, so that's still going to be too much for joining all of these together. Well, okay, so I think this part is going to have to change slightly. And we're going to have to, like, kind of drop everything down by one platform for each one of these that I do. Oh, I probably should have left the one platform on there, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, next thing... So then, if I am correct, this one should go under that one. It's just going to be weird, but it'll be fine. Totally fine. Okami, welcome. Let's see, I'm trying to get him to do the cinnamon challenge, but I did get him to put clear wrap over the toilet and tripwires around the house for his roommate. Dude, that can be dangerous. Like, seriously, like, if you trip on something and you hit your, like, your head or your temple on, like, the corner of a counter or something like that, dangerous. Be very, very careful with that. Oh, if you do wanna troll him a bit more, what you should do is take the clear wrap or the saran wrap or whatever you guys call it over there, and then put it across, like, a doorway or, like, an entryway or, like, a little hallway type thing. And then tape it on either side and put it at eye level. Because, I mean, you're probably not going to see it. So as he's walking through there, he's going to, like, run, like, directly into it. And at least then, you know, hopefully you won't do too much damage with that. Okami says, yeah, I got video of him being on all fours. That is hilarious. Are you going to use that to, like, do certain illegal activities? It's like, hey, remember when you did that thing that you did that one time? Yeah, it was, what was that, like 10 years ago? Yeah, I have that on video. You want me to show that to your boss? Try to show him, like, the kind of person that he hired. I'm not saying you should do that, but that would be interesting. Let's see. Gino said we tried to get him to do it, but he failed. Okay. And Okami says yes with a laughy emoji. There's all kinds of laughy emojis going on right now, so Lots of laughing, I guess. Okay, so we need what's going to come out of the 20? Okay. So middle one is going to be our crushed stone. Okay. Now that we have that, we drop this down again. Or would it make... Well, no, because I'm going to be viewing it from the bottom looking up, right? So I want to be able to see kind of like the tier thing going down, I guess? Question mark? I don't actually know what I'm doing. I'm just pretending. Gino says, got any other prank ideas or crazy old trends we can get him to do? Well, let's see. I mean, there's... And you got to do this one over the interwebs, right? Like, okay. I was going to say, like, if it was in person, like, there were some pranks that you could do that would be kind of funny. Namely, hole in a water bottle and you cover it up. The person who knows what's going on covers it up with his thumb or whatever and then takes a drink. Then hands it over to the person who you're pranking, who then does not know to cover up the hole and then gets water all down his front. So that would be fun. Let's see, other pranks. And I'm assuming you don't want to hurt the guy, right? So the cinnamon challenge, it's actually put a couple of people in a hospital before, so probably not a good idea to do that one. Let's see, definitely not the laundry detergent challenge, because that's just a dumb idea. Let's see, and he's trying to impress girls, right? So let me think. Okay, this will be something interesting. I don't know if he'd actually do it. Tell him to buy some dark lipstick. Oh, that's way too young. Jeez. 15-year-olds, Okami? Dude. Yeah, no, don't do the Tide Pod one. That can send people to the hospital, so don't do that. And then, yeah, so Cinnamon Challenge has caused a collapsed lung in some people. They inhaled too deeply. So, anyways, tell him to find some dark lipstick and to contour on his stomach a six-pack. And then, you're recording, right? So that'd be kind of silly. I don't know, probably not so much of a prank, but just him doing something dumb. Let's see, what else is there? I'm gonna attempt to continue working as I'm thinking. I don't know how well that's gonna work. I didn't really get, well, I mean, I got pranked, but it was not the kind of pranks that, you can do, to minors, because they're Marine Corps pranks, and that's like usually when you, well, no, these have to be done in person. This is like a really, really old one, but you take a bucket of water, right? You fill it up about halfway. You open up a door, and this is if you're in the same place with everything, right? You open up a door and you set it, so it's only like cracked open or whatever, and then you set it up on top of the door, so that way it's sitting on top of the door and leaning against the wall. So that way when the person goes through the door, they have to push it open, which immediately causes all the water to fall on them. Let's see. Gino says, we tried to get him on all fours at the shop and bark at the cashier. Okay. It's an odd one. There was a meme not too long ago. Oh, what was it? But basically it was, you make a certain sound that is usually only uttered during certain specific activities that people could do. And then what you do is you tell them to do that sound in a crowded place extremely loudly. And then you just watch everyone just kind of freak out and be like, what is wrong with that guy? So that could be an interesting one, especially if he's like recording himself in like crowded places. And then of course there's always the memes of the anime, whatever. So it's a dude, right? But he does the anime woman sound. But they do it to like their fathers or something like that, and it just makes like the fathers like look at him like, what are you doing? Gino says he's mostly at home alone when he's live. Okay, so man, this is hard because like a lot of the pranks that I know how to do, like you have to be in person to do it. So like right now, it's just you have to tell him to do something, and then just watch him make a fool out of himself. You could dare him to give himself a facial. And get your minds out of the gutter. I mean, like a makeup type thing. And see how well he can do makeup on his own face. Especially if this is, you know, a dude. Because it's gonna turn out terribly. Guaranteed. Let's see. Gino says, if he had another phone, I'd get him to do prank calls. Oh, so if you're doing prank calls, watch The Simpsons. And then in a few of the episodes, Bart always calls the bar. I think it's Moe's bar or something like that. And he always tells Moe that he's looking for a certain person. But then, of course, Moe says the name of the person. Of course, when you hear that, that particular name, it makes everyone on the bar laugh, and it makes Moe look kind of dumb. Let's see. Okami says, haha. Gino says, haha, yes, I'm going to get him to do that. All right, yeah, because that would be hilarious. Another fun one, and this is just because he's a dude. And Okami, I'm assuming that you'll understand the pain that this involves. Tell him to wax his leg, like wax his own leg. Dare him to do it. Gino says, have you ever seen Mike Roch? I have not. Okami says, I swear we were on his live earlier. His roommate walked by with no... Really? Dude. That's just awkward. Like, you can't put that on video, especially if these are minors, dude. That's illegal. You get in a lot of trouble for that. All right. Okay, so this has got to be Mark II belt, right? Okami says, I almost fainted with my mom waxing my face. It's an interesting thing to wax. Were you doing like your eyebrows or something? And the only reason why I know any of this is because I've like had many female friends like over the years. And like they've dragged me along to like their nail salons. They like make me sit there and watch them do their makeup and then comment on it afterwards. And I'm like, why? It's like I'm looking at them as like, you know, I'm a straight guy, right? It's like, what are you doing? I don't know. I think they just like to see me suffer, and you know, they were my friends, so I guess we'll just suffer. All right. Gino says we should get him to paint his nails. That could turn out interestingly, or it could turn out fairly well. Manual dexterity for men is usually pretty good, and for that, like, you do need a bit of manual dexterity. So if he has a bit of an artistic flair, I guess, that could actually end up turning out sort of good. But it would be interesting to see. But you have to make him... Oh, wait, no. Don't make him do his nails. Have him give himself a manicure. Like, pick some stupid thing like French tips or something like that. And again, the only reason why I know this is because female friends, right? So tell him to go get some fake French tips or whatever, and then to put them on his nails. But then tell him to use super glue to get them to stick, because then he'll never be able to get them off. Okami says, haha, happens when you're there with girls. They will drag you everywhere. That's coming from a girl. Yeah. To be honest, Okami, you might be the only woman that actually watches my content. So take that how you will, I guess. And then we're going to need this there and another one under. All right. Let's see. Gino says yes. I'm assuming that was for the super glued on French tips. I mean, that would be hilarious. And then going with the whole nail painting thing, right? If he does it with regular, nail polish, whatever, and he actually does a decent job, most of the other viewers lurking just kind of keep this going on in the background, and they don't really comment too much. But like another thing you could do is if the dude ends up painting his nails somewhat well, tell him to paint like little male genitalia on his nails, right? Like in like little tiny whatever things. And then there is what is it? There's a thing that you can put on your nails after they're done, and it like keeps the nail polish from scraping off or whatever. And like you need like a nail polish remover or whatever to get rid of it. So tell him like after he does that to put that stuff on top of it, and then go out in public or something like that with those nails and see if anyone notices. That would be kind of interesting. Let's see. What else? I don't know, man. I need to move over a little bit more. So, I mean, those are some ideas, I guess. Give them a try. Let me know how it goes. All right, so now that I've got all of that in here, we should be good to get rid of all of these. And then we'll see what it looks like from inside. Because, I mean, all of the belts are going to be coming out of here too, right? So we're just going to have like a ridiculous number of belts. And then I can have them split off to like different areas and go like into the wall somewhere. I don't know. Gino says, we got a few great ideas. Thanks to you. You can write down a reminder for next time if you come up with more. I will, if my brain allows it, we shall see. All right, and then these ones will go here. And then we need to go back to a Mark II, have that go into here. All right. Okay, so how's that going to look from inside? Yeah, I like it. Let's go with this. It's going to be interesting once all of these things are on there, because I got to figure out how to make all this work. That's going to be fun. Let's see. Gino says, when's the Dwarf Fortress series starting? I'm keen to see you do it. They just opened up the adventure mode for it too. Well, that's a good question. I do not have an answer for you. I'm trying to... There's really just like 3 main games that I play, which is Space Engineers, Stationeers, and then, you know, this one now. Well, I suppose 4, if you count World of Warcraft Ascension, which is a private server. I don't know, man. And then I have to get these things all to split up and go into different directions too, so that's going to be fun. Alright, so now I need to somehow figure out how to get, because I'm gonna need one of these things, right? Set up at each of these, so I can go off this way, and then go off this way, and then go off that way, and go off that way. And then I'll have some walls here. And then they'll just kind of like go into, I don't know, holes on the wall here. Let's see. Gino says, it will happen though. I don't have an answer for you right now. Let's see. And then Gino also says, when you do Space Engineers, do it on a public server and attack other players. That's just mean. I don't know if I can be that mean. Because I mean, like, I don't know if you've seen, because I actually did play on a public server, and I made a few ships, but then I was kind of limited in the space that I could use for those. But they were, in my opinion, pretty cool ships. So I started off with a turtle, and then I made a shark, and then and these actually looked like turtles and sharks too. So if you have the time, I know you guys are probably busy, but go back and watch the public server Space Engineers playthrough, and you can see me build some interesting ships. And so, like, that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of reluctant to attack other people, is because I know that some people like to do the same things that I do in Space Engineers, which is just, like, build crazy things. Gino says, I used to do it all the time. My favorite thing is sneaking into their bases and taking all of their resources. That's just rude. I mean, it's funny, but, you know, it's a little mean. It's a little mean. All right, so now I have to figure out how... okay, so... I think I'm going to have to go up one more than this. Yeah, I think so. That's definitely too short. I mean, maybe there, or... No, that'll be... Huh. 2 more? Let's go up 2 more. Let's see. Gino says, I'm gonna go troll this guy. Have a good day. You as well. Have fun. Thanks for stopping by. Do appreciate it. And then we'll go up 2. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, so it should be interesting. I feel kind of sorry for the guy, to be honest. That is going down. Okay, so we need to go up 1 more. Alright. But, you know, it's all good fun. And if the dude is willing to be pranked like this, then, you know, hey, it's not hurting anyone. Okay, so... Let's see. That's going to be a Mark III belt, so it's probably going to have to be a Mark III belt anyways. Alright. So that appears to be straight across, and then we'll just put on another one of these. Right, let's go just default. And then we'll put on another one. Alright, now this is going to be just a Mark I belt, because that'll be just crushed stone. And then we'll get rid of this. And then another foundation. And then another one of these. Okay. Okay, another one of these. And this is going to be another Mark III belt. And then a Mark I belt. I could just like run this all the way just to here. That would save me time. And then for the final one, this is going to be a Mark III belt. Alright. Get rid of that. Alright. Now that we have all of that, alright. Now, I think... nope, we're gonna need wall 1. Is that gonna be 2 and then 3? If it wants to work with me, sir. Alright. And then this is gonna be Mark III belt going over to here. Oh, that is not the right angle. Okay, which means that all of these are not the right angle. There we go. And then this one will be another Mark III. This one will be a Mark I. Okay, and then this goes there. Alright. And then if that started there, this one's going to start one up from there. So if we're there, 1, and then 2, and 3, potentially. There we go. I need more of those things. Okay. Let's see. So that's that. I'm gonna need some more brass plates before too long. Okay, and then it's going to be a Mark III as well, and then this one will just be a Mark I. Alright. So, this is kind of the idea here. Just everything just kind of going out. You get kind of like a cool little effect here. We'll put a wall behind that or something. Oh, and I still got to get... I have to get these things to go down too. So that'll be fun. Let's see, so if I put... Yeah, I can just get these to join up. Oh, wait, hold on. So 90, 90, 60, it's going to be 240. Okay, no, I can't actually fit that on a belt. Okay, sweet. All right. So now we get to put these walls. And then I think I'm going to have to drop that down one more. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so let's see. So this one is going to have to go down to, it's going to have to go to there. And then we'll make this one go down to here, and we'll make this one go down to there. And then this is going to be, was this a Mark III? That has to be a Mark III. Wait, no, it doesn't. It has to be a Mark II. Yeah, this one has to be a Mark II. This one, I suppose we can also make that one a Mark II. That'll be fine. That should only put out 60, so I think it should be fine. Also, there's little floaty artifacts on here. That's interesting. All right. So This is going to be interesting. So Mark II belt, going to have to go to here. Then a Mark I belt to here. Oh, is that? That's not right. I mean, that's... Oh, wait, no, that is correct. And then a Mark II belt over to here. Okay, so that should have everything kind of going where it needs to go. This one is actually going to that third one. This one is going to the second one. This one is going to the first one. So that should be good. And then I'll throw in some more walls over here as kind of like a backdrop, I guess. And we'll put, I don't know, like one more down here. I mean, I could go all the way to the ground. That would probably work out too, right? And then we'll do some... Well, what would I have to do here? That's another 2x1 or 8 meter, whatever thing. Okay. So then we would have to go... Let's see. And then this part... How is this going to work? There we go. Now, of course, this is all going to be off. Alright, good to go. Alright, so that can go there. This can go across here somehow. And then this one can go across here somehow. There we go. All right, and then let's see, we'll go with some of these. I think that'll work. Yeah, then one more over here. Okay. All right, so with this, I probably don't need these over here, so I can leave that open, which means I can probably get rid of that, which will be nice. And then since I don't have anything over there, anyways, that should be fine. This is going to be a little awkward right here because it's going to stick out a little bit. Well, actually, wait. No. Hang on. If I put this here, that will give me the full platform. And it also ends at a tip, which is good. So that'll work there. We'll do the same thing over here. Alright, so now we have a platform with which to do things up here. That was supposed to be a slide jump. There we go. Okay, so now I can take all of this stuff and then sort it out because it's kind of what we're going to need to do here. Well, we're going to be getting a mixture of things. So I just got to kind of see like what each of these things make. And then I also have to somehow get all of our materials to go into the appropriate crusher, so it'll be fun, right? Alright, so that gives us our little backdrop here. I could leave this open. Actually, hold on, I have a better idea here. Let me... Are you gonna let me do this properly? No? Okay, fine. I will make you do it, because you don't want to do it on your own. Alright. So now that we've kind of framed the area, I guess, probably gonna need to set this somehow onto here. Or do I wanna, how do we wanna do this? Yeah, it's just not great. You don't even wanna be placed there. That's cool. Okay, well then I will make you do it. If you don't want to do it yourself. And then I have to get rid of this one so I can place this under it. Wait, no, it did it again. Sir, you are quite annoying. Okay, now we can get rid of this. Throw that over there. And then that'll go, I guess, all the way to there. That'll be fine here. Okay. I like how that kind of makes it look a little crooked. It's definitely interesting. I like it. Alright, sweet. And then this is on there properly, I'm assuming. Unless, of course, this one is different. Nope, that's on there properly. Alright, sweet. There we go. It's all the same. Alright, so, and then this is going to have to go somewhere. Can maybe make it go here. Or behind here, probably. Be a better place for it. Because, I mean, it's going to have to get combined with the other crushed stone anyways, so... Don't think it really matters all that much. And then, let's see, I want to put some walls on here. Ooh, okay. That will go to there, and then, let's see, we'll do one of these things. There. Seems about right. Alright, and then this is going to have to go 1, 2, so it'll be in the middle of this one. So if we are here, it'll go to there. Alright, and then this, I don't know if this is a Mark III belt or what. This can then go in there. I think it's Mark III. Yeah. Alright, so that is going where it needs to go, and then I can do whatever I need to do with this over here. Honestly, it's probably just going to be me running it up into a floor hole. There we go. Okay, so that will send this up, and then I can do, I don't know, something with it. It'll be fine. Let's see, 8:43. All right, so I think we're going to end the stream here. For those of you who joined me, thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. And if you like what you saw, come back tomorrow. We'll do it again, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedom Land. But for now, and until then...